Hi YouTubers, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. And if you're wondering how to manifest anything using candles, candle magic, this is the video to watch. I want to give you guys the basic information about candle rituals, what you guys need to do and how to do it correctly. When I talk about manifesting, I'm talking about manifesting houses, cars, money, career, anything that you want, protection. This is the video that I'm going to show you guys how to actually carry this out. So watch this video all the way to the end, because you guys know at the end I always throw in a couple of extra tips to help you along to superpower your manifestations. If you're new to this channel, this is a law of attraction, metaphysical channel that brings you that information that you will not find anywhere else. So don't forget to support by liking, subscribing, and tapping that bell, everyone. Now, let's get going. I'm back, YouTubers. Now, what is it that I have to tell you about candle magic or candle rituals? Today, you guys are going to get the basic information on how to use candles and how to supercharge your manifestations. Now, listen, you guys, candles have their own vibrations that can actually help you guys with your manifestation. Not only do it has its own vibrations, it comes in multiple colors, many colors, you guys, and the colors is very powerful and very important when it comes down to what it is you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to give you guys the basics and I'm going to try to do it quickly. Again, stay tuned because at the end I'm going to give you guys a couple of extra tips. Now, when it comes down to candle magic, again, whatever rituals you do, you really need to plan a time where you're alone, where you can concentrate and focus on whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Now, the first thing you want to do is pick a candle that will represent what it is that you're trying to manifest, okay? So again, candles come in multiple colors, and it is important if you guys are trying to manifest something that you know what colors that you're using. If you're trying to manifest money, I would try to use gold, green, maybe even brown, but you can also use yellow and orange. But the money colors at this point right now is gold and it is green, okay? If you're trying to do something with protection, it would be black, okay? Or cleansing, it would be black. Another color that is multi-purpose is a white candle. So it doesn't matter if you don't have these. As long as you have a white candle, it will work. If you're trying to manifest love, you can use red or you can use a pink candle, okay? So these are little things that I'm just telling you to help you along with your manifestations, okay? And this is universal. Like I have a healing candle here, which is blue. I have a wealth candle here that is green. I have a purification candle here that is white. A yellow candle here, again, for wealth. So you guys got to be a little creative. Now, the next thing it is to decide how long you want your ritual to last. How long do you want these candles to burn? Because they got all different types of candles. These candles burn for about 4 hours. These right here burn for about 1 hour. Then they have one-day candles. They have candles that last for 7 days. You really need to know how long do you want to burn your candle. But I do want to tell you guys this. Never leave your candles burning if you're not in the vicinity. Never leave a candle alone. When you do have to leave, you might have to snuff out your candle, okay? So the thing is, be very careful on what you plan to do and how long you plan to do the ritual. Pick your candles wisely. Now, the next thing I would like for you guys to know is you need to set up an area where you're going to do your ritual, okay? So this right here is my office, and I have it set up with you guys. And what it is that, okay, let's talk about money. So we can use a gold candle or a green candle. And if you don't have gold, you can substitute it with a yellow, okay? So now this is your money candles. On this candle, you are going to write what it is that you want in your life, okay? So the candle could be a little bigger if you want to. So you can write money, career, abundance, whatever it is that you want, you can write on this candle. I prefer to use a pencil because a pencil is natural, but you can use other things, okay? Now, once you write on this candle, you need to set the intent on what it is you want this candle to do. Again, write on the candle, but if you don't want to write on the candle, you can write on a piece of paper, and after you light the candle, place the candle on top of the paper. Now, once you set your intent, you're going to place the candle in your non-dominant hand, the hand that you do not write with. And you're going to hold it. And you're going to focus and speak to this candle as in what it is you desire. You can say things as, at this moment, I declare that I have the perfect job that I desire. I declare that the money is coming in freely and it is exactly what it is that I want. I send this out to the universe because I know it's coming back to me right now. I thank you, universe, for blessing me. I thank you and I thank you, and so it is. You hold this candle in your hand and you visualize what it is you want. You can even take your writing hand, your dominant hand, and place it on top of this candle to seal in the intent. If possible, I want you to light this candle with wooden matches, okay? Again, we're sticking with everything natural. So what have we talked about so far? We talked about using the right colors, using the right size, actually writing on the candle what it is you desire. If you can't write on the candle, write it on a piece of paper and put the candle on top. Again, you have to put the candle in something safe, made just for candles. So you can put the candles in a candle holder, and that is what you're going to do. Now, once the candle is lit, I need you guys to sit in front of that candle. Sit in front of it and visualize into the flame what it is that you want, as if it is already done. You can either say affirmations, you can either start writing and doing scripting, but I need you for a while to focus on that flame while this candle is burning. Now, one thing I can tell you, with these right here, they only last for about an hour. I would stare at this and focus on this for a while. Then you can actually go in and do your scripting or whatever else you got to do. But I do advise you to sit here with the candle. Again, these only burn for about an hour. Now, these right here burn for about 4 hours. What I would tell you to do is set your intent like we already spoke about, burn the candle, watch it for a while, and as you watch it, then you can go about doing other things. But I want you to stay in the vicinity of this candle. Again, saying affirmations, visualization, you could do some scripting, whatever it is. But I do want you to stay in the area of the candles to get the energy, to get the vibration of the candle as it's burning. Now, if you can't stay with the candle all that for 4 hours, you can snuff it out, okay? And then you can return at another time and relight it. Now, one thing that I can say about when you're snuffing candles out, be careful not to smother the candle and actually break the wick. The wick is very sensitive and it can actually break, and then you won't be able to use it again. Okay, so you're just gonna put it on the top and just allow it to smother out slowly. Okay, listen, never blow out a candle, because if you do, you're blowing away whatever it is you just created. Okay, now I want to give you guys a couple of tips when it comes down to candle magic. Okay, when you do candle magic, you can light, again, make your own little ritual. You can light incense. Right now, I have a money incense burning. Okay, you can find that on my website at store.myworldofmetaphysics.com, and you will find money incense. Now, another thing you can do before you burn your candle, after you write on the candle, if you plan to write on it, you can actually use oils to anoint the candle. Right here, I have Better Business. You can use Fast Money by Lay Lokins. You can use Archangel oils like Metatron or Archangel Michael. Everything is based on what exactly it is you're trying to manifest. If you have a court case, you might want to use a court case oil, okay? I have here magnet, oil that would actually help bring things in with whatever it's used on, okay? These are little things. I have holy oil here. Every one of my candles that I burn, I always have a little oil, holy oil on my hand, and I use it to rub in my candle, okay? You're probably saying, well, Yvette, how do you put the oil on the candle? For myself, I take the top off and I turn it upside down on my hand. I take another one, put it in a different area, pour it on my hand. Whatever oils you're using, I go like that, and then I rub it into the candle, okay? Now, another thing that you might want to do, just to add on to that, whenever you're rubbing or anointing a candle, remember, always, if it's something that you do not want and you're trying to get it away from you, you rub it away from you. If it's something you're trying to bring to you, you rub it towards you, okay? Now, another thing that you can do when it comes down to candle rituals, candle magic, is you can use herbs on top of the oil. So what it is you're going to do, you're going to make this very wet with the oil. You're going to sprinkle a little bit of herbs. Like this right here is red clover. This is a herb that is basically used to manifest money, okay? So you might put a bit of this on a paper towel, put some oil on this, and rub it in, roll it into the herbs, okay? Another herb you might use is cinnamon. You might use cinnamon. Now, another herb that you might use bay leaves. But bay leaves, you will have to use the shredded ones or the ground ones. Another thing you people do, when you have the 7-day candles, people usually sprinkle some of these on the top. These are little things that you guys can do to manifest using candles. Candles, you guys, are very powerful. And if you put the intent in the candle, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, as you're burning it, it is actually going out to the universe, going out into the ethers, okay? And it's supercharging whatever it is you're trying to manifest. But I do want to say again, always stay with your candles, people. Please don't do that. Keep yourself in the inside of the candle. And if you want to burn it for an hour, use one of these candles that burn down in an hour. If you want to burn it while you're doing some work, while you're doing your scripting, while you're doing something in that office, maybe you want to use this and then snuff it out and come back to it later. Now, one thing I can add on to this as a bonus, if you are writing on something and this is placed underneath the candle, once the candle burns out, you can actually go and burn this also. And once it's crumbs on a plate, not crumbs, but it's on the plate and it's nothing but ashes, you can go outside and blow it out to the universe, okay? Again, you're setting your intent. You actually burnt it and now you're sending it out to the universe, okay? So that's a double whammy for you guys, okay? Now, another thing that I want to tell you guys when it comes down to candle magic, certain days of the week is very good, okay? So like for money, since we're talking about money, Thursday is the day of Jupiter. It is the day that people use to burn candles, okay? For money or do money rituals. So if you're trying to manifest money, Thursdays will be the day for you to do this. Now, you could do it on any day of the week if you want to, but if you want to be specific about certain things, Thursday is the day, okay? Many people do these rituals the first day of the month or the first Thursday of the month. So it's up to you guys how you want to do it. I'm just giving you guys some extra clues. Now, one thing I can tell you guys that I do when it comes down to my candle rituals or any other rituals, I always use Florida water or holy water to cleanse my hands before I do anything. I mean, there's so many of you guys calling in for coaching sessions, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Before you guys call in, my hands are basically cleansed, incense are burning, to cleanse the room, to cleanse my aura, and to get this, to set the intent of whatever it is I plan to do. So these are little simple things that you guys can do that can actually help you manifest rapidly what it is you want. Again, you can even do this outside under a full moon or before a full moon. These are things that you guys can do, that you guys can be creative and work it out for yourselves. But I wanted you guys to know how to do a basic candle ritual so that you guys can manifest anything that you want in your life. So again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell, people. This is a Law of Attraction Metaphysical channel, and you can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you guys can still get one-on-one coaching from me. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can buy every single thing you're looking at right here. Again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and namaste.